In this session, we will go through how to create a plugin for XLX extension. uh, this session will introduce the basics of plugins and how we can make use of this Excel file to build plugins that do some advanced works and make use of the Excel environment as a host for this for the data. Let's build this simple graph. We have an application, and this is the layer that user interface with it. And inside this layer, we added the Excel package. This package enables you to deal with the Excel file. Using the extension, you can add plugin for this Excel to do specific task. For example, in this workshop, I will introduce an extension called SPX. This SPX extension for the Excel package is dealing with a speech signal and do some feature extraction on this. This package, this extension can take its input through Excel file. The input for the configurations, and then it saves the output to another Excel file. This extension simply will read the web files, and then it extract some features called reflection coefficients and store them into another Excel file. We will see through this example how this works and how it make it simple for the user or the researcher to use the Excel environment for building the database and dealing with it in very simple way, and at the same time in Excel format, which is very popular, and you can do a lot of formulas and things on this Excel environment. Let's go through the code. This is a test application, and we will test the extension basics today. Let's see what we have here. We prepared an Excel file that contains a configuration, the extension to implement. This Excel file contains many tabs. It is prepared for the SPX extension. We have some global properties. It's arranged by grouping the inputs in different tabs. And this is according to to you. For me, I created this SPX extension to do, as I mentioned, some speech tasks. It reads the WAV file, it extracts features, and then it saves the features inside the Excel environment. The inputs are segregated according to the functionalities or the target functionalities. Here is the globals. The global are working folder. I selected a working folder to be in the app data, and a source folder. This is a subfolder under the working folder that store the source data, which is the WAV files in our case, and the labels files. And then I created this property, which is called output file, which is contained the Excel file, but is including the output from this extension, which is in our case now will be the features. In data, under data, the data root folder, here is the database root folder, which I can, this is a search path to find the source data. Source data will be copied into the working folder, and the source file type is a WAV files. Here's the features. Here's the information needed for the features. I need the window size to be 20 milliseconds, the target rate to be 20 milliseconds. The feature type is reflection coefficients, and I will use the delta and acceleration in the recognitions. This is what we are looking for in this demo. All we need here is to extract the feature and store them into the Excel file. Now I will close the input file, and I will start the application. First to see the output, and then we will go through the code. Once I click here it is. I will trace it. I will open dialog box to see to read the configuration file. Here is the configuration file. I stored it here in this speech task one. Then the Excel package will be used to read this Excel file. We'll read it as a stream, and then we will make use of the helper functions here. the configuration this is the output file here. Okay, here I need to set a variable and run the extension. As you can see here, the extension is being running. Here is the folder has been created, and here is the working folder. And now this is the output file, and this is the data. Let's see what's the data. Okay, all data has been moved here, copied, and each file has been processed to extract the reflection coefficient folder features. Now let's check the Excel file, the output Excel file. Here it is. This is the logger. It contains two tabs. The first one contains the logger, which indicate the process. This one has been copied, processed, and copied to the app data. So it is read from the input data folder and has been copied to the host data folder under the app data. And now let's go to table 1 to see what's happening here. Here it is. We have here the features. Each column is a feature, F0, F1, F2, till F11. And this is the name of the sample. And this is the markers when that can be used in the recognition phase. So here in this Excel file, I have all data, as we can see, in a single file, and the user here or the researchers is make it very simple to make use of this data to extract some reports and to make some checks or even to make some editing in this environment. As we can see here, all data has been processed and features has been extracted and stored into this Excel file. So this extension do a feature extraction. One of the tasks is doing a feature extraction in a very simple way. Now let's check the code. How easy is to add this extension into the code.